Hai, Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera to all the pupils. Welcome back to my class Science Year 1. Today we are going to learn about the Unit 4. The title is about the humans. Right. Before we start our lesson, okay, I want to explain about the content standard. Right, the content standard is about 4.1 human senses, or in bahasa Melayu we call deria manusia. The next one we look at the learning standard. The learning standard is pupils are able to 4.11 identify parts of human body which related to senses, or in bahasa Melayu mengenal pasti bahagian tubuh manusia yang berkaitan dengan deria. And then the second one is 4.1.2 classify the objects according to identify characteristic. This one is the learning standard number 2, mengenal pasti objek berdasarkan ciri-ciri yang telah dikenal pasti. Now, we look at the objective. At the end of this topic, you should able to number 1, state the part of human body, or in bahasa Melayu, menyatakan bahagian-bahagian tubuh manusia. And then number 2, classify the object given according to chosen characteristic. Mengenal pasti objek yang diberi berdasarkan ciri-cirinya. Right. Now, okay, we look at the human senses here. You can also look on your page, your textbook on page, right? You can look on your textbook on page 32, right? This picture show about the human senses. There are 5 human senses here. Kita ada 5 deria manusia, right? The first one is we call senses of sight. This one is called the senses of sight. And then number 2 is we call the senses of hearing, right? And then the third is the senses of taste. Number 4, the senses of smell. And then the last one, the senses of touch. Or in bahasa Melayu, we call this one deria penglihatan. Senses of sight mean deria penglihatan, right? Senses of hearing, the meaning of senses of hearing is deria pendengaran. And then this one, senses of taste, we call in bahasa Melayu deria rasa. This one is deria rasa. And then number 4, senses of smell, we call deria bau ataupun deria hidu. And then the last one is senses of touch, we call in bahasa Melayu deria sentuhan ataupun deria sentuh. Now, we look at the body part. Right. What the body part are related to the senses of sight, senses of hearing, senses of taste, and then senses of smell and senses of touch. Right. Apakah deria yang berkait ataupun berkait rapat dengan deria penglihatan, deria pendengaran, deria rasa, deria bau, and then the last one, deria sentuhan. Right. Okay, the first one. This one is what the body part are related to senses of sight. We look together. Right. Yes. This one is we call the body part is eye. Right. Okay. The eye is related to senses of sight. Right. And then number 2, we look at the senses of hearing. what the body parts are related to the senses of hearing. Right. Okay, class. The sensor, the body part is ear. Right. The okay, our ear is related to the senses of hearing. And then number 3, what the body part are related to the senses of taste. Right. Can you guess what is it, class? Okay, this one is tongue. We call this one is tongue, or in bahasa Melayu lidah. Right. Okay. Our body part is tongue related to senses of taste. And then this one, okay, can you name this part of our body? Right, class? This one is we call nose. Right. Okay. Our nose is related to human. No, no. Our nose is related to senses of smell. And then the last one, right? This one. Okay. This one is the big senses of our body part. Right. Can you guess what is it? Okay, this one is skin, right? Okay, our skin is related to senses of touch. Okay, right. So we have 5 senses here. Okay, the first one is senses of sight, and then the body part related to senses of sight is eye. Okay, right. Number 2, the senses number 2 is senses of hearing, and then the body part are related to senses of hearing is ear. And then number 3, our senses is sense of taste, right? Sense of taste, and then the body part related to the senses of taste is tongue. And then the next one, uh, senses of smell, right? Okay, and then the body part related to the senses of smell is nose, and then the last one is senses of touch, and then our body part related to senses of touch is our skin, right? Now, class, we look at what the function of human senses. The first one is sense of sight. What the function? Sense of sight. The function sense of sight is to see many colors, different size or different shape. For example, look here. You can identify using your sense of sight. Okay, you can identify using sense of sight. Okay, to identify this object. Okay, the shape of this object is triangle. Okay, the shape is triangle. And then what the color? The color of this object is red. Okay, the next one is look at this object. Can you identify what the shape of this object? Yes, this object is we call round shape. Okay, this object has round shape, and then the color is purple, right? And then the last one, okay, we can identify using sense of sight to identify what the shape and then what the color of this object. Okay, the color of this object is black, and then the shape is square. The next one. The next one is we look at the sense of hearing. Okay, what the function sense of hearing? The function sense of hearing is to listen to sound. Okay, and then I want all of you please listen to this sound. Okay, I play the sound and I want all of you listen the sound. Okay, are you ready, class? Okay, I play the sound. You hear the sound, class? Have you listened the sound? Yes, very good. Right. What the body part? What our body part? What the body part we use to listen the sound? Right. Okay. We use our ears to listen the sound. Okay. Right. Very good. Now we look at the function of human senses number 3. Right. What the function? Sense of touch. Okay. The function sense of touch is uh, to touch various things, either it hard, soft, or smooth. So, okay, this one is our sense of touch. Okay, sense of touch is our skin. Right, our skin we call sense of touch. Right. Okay. For example, okay, when I touch this pen, okay, I feel the surface of this pen is very hard. When I touch using our skin, right? Okay, I use our fingers to touch this pen, and then I feel the surface of this pen is hard. Okay, so this one is the function sense of touch. Okay, our skin touch various things, either it hard, soft, or smooth. And then number 4. Okay, what the function sense of taste? Okay, the function sense of taste is for tasting sweet, salty, and sour. Okay, for example, you can taste uh, the type of food or water you drink. Okay, right? You're using your tongue for tasting either the food or water is sweet, salty, and sour. And then the last one, the function senses of smell. Sense of smell. Okay, we use our nose to smell delicious eating. This one is the function sense of smell. We use our nose to smell delicious eating. Okay, right, class. I repeat again. What the senses of human. Okay, the first one is sense of sight. This one is sense of sight. Okay, and then our body related to sense of sight is our eye. Okay, and then number 2, sense of hearing. Okay, this one is sense of hearing, right? The sense of hearing, and then our body part related to sense of hearing is our ears. Okay, number 3, sense of touch. Okay, this one is sense of touch. Our skin is related to sense of touch. And then number 4, sense of taste. Our body part are related to sense of taste is our tongue. This one is our tongue. Okay, and then the last one is sense of smell. Okay, and then our body part are related to sense of smell is our nose. Right. This one is the 5 human senses and 5 our body part related to the human senses. Right. Next, let's identify the characteristic of the fruits. There are 4 type fruits here. Okay, there are watermelon, apple, strawberry, and then the last one is orange. And then we put the characteristic of this fruit, okay, into this table. The first one we look at the taste of the watermelon, apple, strawberry, and orange. Right. The taste of watermelon is sweet, and then the taste of apple is also sweet. Strawberry is sweet, and then the last one is orange fruit has sour taste. And then the last one, we look at the shape of this fruit. Okay, the first one, watermelon. What the shape of the watermelon? The shape of watermelon is, yes, triangle. Okay, now I drew the shape of triangles. What? Okay, how to draw the shape of triangle? Okay, this one is the shape of triangle. Okay, right. Okay, this one is triangle. Okay, and then we look at the shape of apple here. Okay, what the shape of apple? Right, the shape of apple is oval. Okay, now we draw the shape of oval. Okay, right. This one is the shape of oval. Okay, and then the last one, the next one is strawberry. What the shape of strawberry? Right, the shape of the shape of strawberry is also oval. Okay, strawberry and apple is same. They are oval. Okay, they are has oval shape. And then the last one, what the shape of the orange fruit? Right, the shape of orange fruit is, yes, the shape of uh, the shape of the orange fruit is round. Okay, we draw the shape of orange here. This one is round. Okay, right. This one is round. Okay, now we can classify the fruits based on their taste. Okay, class. We can group this fruit into two groups. Okay, the group of sweet and then the last one, the group of sour. Right, the first one. Which fruits are sweet taste? Okay, they are watermelon, apple, and then the last one is strawberry. Right. The sour fruit is, we can put the orange fruit into group of sour. Right, this one is how to classify the fruit based on their taste. We can classify into two group. The group is sweet and sour. Right. The next one is how to classify the fruits according to their shape. Okay, class. We can classify this fruit according to the shape, okay, into the group of oval, okay, oval shape, triangle shape, and then round shape. Okay. The first one we look at the oval shape. Which one the fruit are oval shape has oval shape? Right. They are strawberry and apple. And then the fruit with triangle shape is watermelon. And then the last one, the fruit has round shape is orange fruit. Now class, let we test together. The activity is classify me on your textbook page 35. There are 6 objects here. The first one is clay. Second one is cupcake. The third one is bell. Number 4 is whistle. 5 is marble. And then the last one is sponge. So we can group this object into group of soft and then group of hard. So which object are soft and then which object are hard? Right, class? We look together. So the first one is the object is soap is the object soap are clay, cupcake, and then the last one is sponge. And then the next one, okay, this one is the group of heart. Okay, which object is heart? Okay, the first one is bell, second one is whistle, and then the last one is marble. So we can group this object into group of soft and group of hard. Okay class, this one is discussion. Can you state the senses you have used to identify the characteristic of the object? In the previous activity, okay, we can use our senses to identify the characteristic of the object into group of soft object and then group of hard object. So what the senses, what the senses you use to identify the object? Yes, we use scent of, touch, and then scent of sight. This one is the senses we use to identify the characteristic of the object. Okay, class, before we end our lesson today, I want all of you do the exercise on your activity book, okay, page 23, and then the next one is page 24 and 25. Okay, class, see you again and goodbye.